Is it time to buy or sell Google stock? In this video, we will explore Google in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on the 2nd of September, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You won't want to miss any important updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 25th of June, 2025, our system has ranked Google as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.82. Now let's examine the stock's performance during this period. Those who adhered to our analysis would have experienced a remarkable gain of 23.83% since we first categorized Google as a buy candidate 48 days ago. This results in an average return of 0.50% per day since it received the buy candidate designation. The stock is situated in the upper part of a strong rising trend in the short term. This typically presents an excellent selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend is anticipated. A breakout above the top trend line at $213.62 will initially indicate a stronger rate of increase. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 25.86% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 19.03% to 27.21%. In terms of the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 9.33%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 21.30% to positive 12.30% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $166.34 and $237.35. Our latest daily update for Google features the headline, Google stock downgraded from strong buy candidate to buy candidate after Tuesday trading session. The price of Google stock decreased by approximately 0.733% on the last trading day, falling from $212.91 to $211.35. During the last trading day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 2.66%, with a low of $206.20 and a high of $211.67. The price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days and has risen by 3.86% over the past 2 weeks. Interestingly, the trading volume declined on the last day alongside the stock price, which is generally a positive indicator, as volume should typically align with stock movement. On the last day, the trading volume decreased by 505,000 shares, with a total of 38 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $7,980,000,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price recorded was $214.65, while the lowest was $140.53. Currently, the price is 1.54%, or $3.30, below the 52-week high, and 81.31%, or $919.30, below the all-time high reached on January 15, 2018, when the price peaked at $1,130.65. Alphabet closed the day rallying to an all-time high after a federal judge issued a landmark antitrust ruling in the United States search case. The decision requires Google to share certain search data with its rivals. However, it did not ban default placement deals. This means that Google can continue to pay in order to be the default search engine on new devices. The market reaction was mixed but generally positive. The ruling brings regulatory clarity, prompting traders to push the stock higher in extended trading. In the short term, expect volatility as investors analyze what data access means for ad targeting and revenue. However, the preservation of default agreements mitigates an immediate impact on core search income. This combination helps clarify the reason behind the near-term rally. In the long term, mandated data sharing introduces competitive risks for search and advertising margins, which could pressure growth if rivals monetize more effectively. At the same time, clearer regulations might accelerate mergers and acquisitions, partnerships, and further investments in artificial intelligence by Alphabet, providing potential offsetting advantages. Overall, the net effect presents a mixed but manageable outlook. Regulatory risks have increased, yet business resilience and new growth opportunities keep Alphabet well-positioned. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 5th of August, 2025, it was reported that Loop Capital Markets assigned Google a hold rating along with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 15th of July, 2025, it was reported that BMO Capital rated Google as outperform with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 8th of July, 2025, it was reported that Roth Capital rated Google as buy with a hold action. On Friday, the 27th of June, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup rated Google as outperform and took a upgrade action. On Tuesday, the 24th of June, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Google a buy rating along with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Google stock a general buy rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book value as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Google. The Google stock shows buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these averages, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. During any downward corrections, support can be expected at the levels of $209.30 and $197.79. A decline below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Some negative signals have also emerged, which could impact the short-term development. A sell signal was activated from a pivot top point on Friday, August 29, 2025, and to date, the stock has decreased by approximately 0.7%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, a sell signal is currently indicated by the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Volume has decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which lowers the overall risk, as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 2 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 8 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 49 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal 41 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 49 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 57 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you would like to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Google. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $192.17 and $178.53. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline toward the next support level. In this case, Google finds support just below today's level at $192.17. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $178.53 and $166.64. This stock is typically traded at a strong volume, and with minor daily fluctuations, the risk is considered to be low. During the last day, the stock moved $5.47, reflecting a change of 2.66% between its high and low. Over the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 1.99%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Google, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of the year 2025 is expected on the 4th of November 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $2.33. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Google. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Google is at $211.64. If you do not currently own any shares, you might consider waiting for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a point to contemplate for swing trading. On the downside, Google faces its first support level at $192.17. If this support level holds, it might serve as a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Google from multiple analyst sources is buy. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the 28th of August 2025, Arnold Francis conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares. On the same date, Arnold Francis conducted an insider sale of 102 shares of Class C capital stock. On the 1st of September 2025, O'Toole Amy Thuner conducted an insider purchase of 954 shares of Class C capital stock. On the 25th of August 2025, O'Toole Amy Thuner conducted an insider sale of 279 shares of Class C Google stock units. On the same day, O'Toole Amy Thuner conducted another insider sale of 675 shares of Class C Google stock units. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 54.094. Overall, insiders purchased 150,884 shares and sold 501,731 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $202.98, representing a decline of 3.96%. This stock exhibits low daily fluctuations, which indicates a lower risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal from a pivot top that was identified 1 day ago. Is Google stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, combined with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable chance for Google stock to perform well in the near term. However, due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our assessment of this stock from a strong buy to a buy candidate since our last evaluation. After examining the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 3rd of September, we expect Google to open lower by $1.61, starting at $209.74. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.